Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Sample Showdown. It is round two starting tonight. Yes, I know round one isn't completely over yet, but due to rescheduling, I still have to keep the schedule on track. So we have to start round two when round two is supposed to start. So that's what we're doing tonight. So both of these gals have won their first matchup, obviously, because they're here in round two. But we have Caitlin Bartlemay from Hood River Distillers and Stephanie Sunflower, who spends most of her time on TikTok. So if you have a TikTok account, probably check her out. I think she does some cool stuff over there. And here they are.
I mean, with the intro music, I figured we had to cover.
That was intense. It was like Game of Thrones, wasn't it?
Yeah, right?
You know, that's kind of what I was going for.
I like it.
Oh, we're going to do the whisper again.
We're going to do the whisper. I'll do it. I don't think
Hey, Stephanie, if you go all in, I will all in whisper with you. 1,000%.
Okay, we're doing it. You better listen closely.
You guys are going to whisper the whole time. I'm going to turn your mic settings up, and then all of a sudden you'll start talking regular and blow everybody out.
We're blowing minds tonight. We're blowing minds.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Born ready.
Born ready. You got your stuff in a glass, Stephanie?
Oh, I have 3 wisdom drops on the ready.
Look at you go. All right.
Yes,
do not lose track of which one is 1, 2, and 3. And because if you do, I cannot help you. I can't help you.
Has that happened yet? Has somebody done
it? It has.
Oh, no.
And they actually did not say anything until after the show was over. And I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know how to prevent that or help you if it does happen. Like, maybe get an idea by color, but sometimes that doesn't work either. So, All right. Well, you guys go ahead and get into sample number 1. Get your nose and taste in there, and about 15 minutes or so, or when you guys are both ready, we'll take your guesses down. And while you're doing that, I'm going to go through a little bit of roll call. I was the first one to comment here tonight, which is rare, but I had to get it going. It was blank. So then Spicy comes in after me. So Spicy Strawberry is here. The Ranger's Respite is here, asking if he was late. No, you were not late. You were right on time, sir. We have a Professor Colby D. First time seeing that name. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Donut Fisher is here. How you doing, Donut Fisher? We got a Whiskey Addict Mike. Got on the wrong chat, and now he's here. Smoked by Ash Joe is here. Rough Spirits is joining us. Hey, buddy.
Go Packers.
Yes. Go. Who said that? Go Packers.
I did.
Yeah, you're whispering.
I'm also a Packers fan. Does that count?
Yeah. I knew I liked you guys for some reason.
So, like, Oregon doesn't have a team. So it's kind of the Wild West when you come across somebody. Like, what team are you going to be? Like, there's a portion of us that are Seattle fans, but, like, for the most part, it's just real harem scarum. So yeah.
Well, what else would there be out there? It would either be that or San Francisco, I would assume, right?
Yeah, but like nobody likes San Francisco.
Well, that's not surprising.
And you can and I'm gonna go ahead and just continue to drag the 49ers because Connor Kelly, who is the head distiller at Outlaw in Utah, I love making fun of the 49ers because he's a diehard Niners fan and it cracks me up. So Niners suck. Deal with it. Niners.
All right. Continuing on here, we got Ryan is in the house. Thank you, Deke. Appreciate you. Jason Coates is here. How you doing, Jason? Jason is a big fan of your work there, Bartlemay.
Oh, which work?
Which work?
McCarthy's.
Is it? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it my vocal work?
Well, that too, I'm sure. Oh, my brother is in the house. Thank you, John. And I saw Tipsy Teeny here. Patty is here. Thank you, Patty.
Colby. That's funny. Okay.
You're getting love for the hat, Caitlin.
Huh?
You're getting love for your hat.
Oh, yes. I unfortunately did some thinking yesterday on exactly how old this hat is, because Santa Claus brought it for me when I was in high school, I think, which means this hat is over 20 years old, which is gross.
Wow.
But I have worn this hat every like late fall heading into Christmas for that long.
I got a channel mod in here. You can go ahead and time out Caesar for the Go Bears. We don't say the Go Bears.
That's funny.
What's wrong with the Bears?
A lot.
The gross.
Aww.
Wait, you like both?
No.
Oh no, I mean bears. So here's the thing.
Oh.
I'm not really a sports ball enthusiast. Like in a world where like if I had to have dog tags, if I had to put a religion, like I'd probably put Christianity, but like does it really matter to me? No, right? So like in a world where I'm not a sports ball fan, but you have to like have an NFL team, like I'm a Packers fan, I guess. But like mostly
Yeah.
like yay sports, go team.
Sports balls.
All right, I gotta remember what specific category you mean. Oh, right, gotcha. I got you.
No, I got my generics.
All right, you guys are moving along. Good. I like it. We got a Wyatt Smith here. There's a new name. Thank you, Wyatt. Appreciate you. Adrian Shine is here. Thank you, Adrian.
I was kind of done, but now I'm going to rethink it and ruin all my answers and probably get it wrong where I had it right in the first place.
Don't
There you go.
second guess it. That's
The
what I was
second
doing.
guessing.
Yeah, I know. It totally screwed me over last time.
Jack tried to trip me up with that. He was like, "No, that's definitely not a rye." And I was like, "I think it's a rye, buddy." It was a rye.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be proud. I'm reasonably confident that I have at least 1 point here.
All right. And Phil is asking the audience what they're drinking tonight.
Oh, Phil. Sweetest guy ever. Always thinking about everybody else.
And Single Malt Frontier is here. I'm thinking that's the other half. That's got to be Doug. Thank you, Doug.
Who is texting me? Oh, Douglas. Does anybody call him Douglas? I should probably start calling him Douglas.
You know what? Now that you did that, I probably will from now on.
I've taken up this last year on full naming people as a term of endearment. I also call a lot of people kid or kiddo. It doesn't matter how old they are. I just go for it.
I say buddy a lot. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Pal seems too aggressive. I like the idea of pal, but it's like it's too pal. Like it's been
Listen
used
here, pal.
in Die Hard too much, right? It's the 1980s action movie of like finger pointing into a chest, pal.
I like that.
But yeah, no, as a term of endearment, I've taken to full naming people, and if they don't have a full name, like there's our blender, his name is Rick, and so I will call him Rickolas, which he hates. But I do.
Well, I think Rick is short for Richard.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think it is though, because Dick is short for Richard.
Yeah, it is.
Not Rick. But his government
thank you,
is
sir.
Rick, so he's Rickolas.
Rickolas hate Dick.
Lots of really good beverages in the chat tonight.
Glacier Gatorade.
What is the audience drinking? We got Tecate, not so great, but acceptable. Water for Adrian. We got Stranahan Snowflake 2025.
Ew.
We have a ECBP dick pic. Excellent. Good choice there, Ryan.
Glad I know what that is.
Glacier.
Cherry
A
Gatorade.
Gatorade. All right. That's a new one.
Notes of Glacier.
Okay, yeah, but did they give what flavor is it? Is it green? Is it purple?
Glacier cherry.
Oh, well, they didn't. Oh.
So it's like it's white
foggy one
in color, but it tastes like cherry.
Yeah.
Patty is drinking a Youngblood Brewery beer. Great brewery.
Get it, Patty.
Donald with the Tim Hortons.
From Joseph O'Sullivan, by the way.
Oh,
Shout out from Joseph O'Sullivan.
My brother is drinking a Virginia Distillery Cabernet finish.
Nice.
Oh, he also says to make sure that all of you call your mother today or tomorrow morning, depending on the time zone.
I already did.
Great work.
Thank you.
I will be calling my mother on my way home from the distillery once we're done.
She's fine. Mine.
We got Cedar Ridge.
Stephanie, what a bold move. Your mom's fine. You don't need to call her.
I just talked to her. She's fine.
Honestly, 1,000%. My mom, I didn't fall that far from the tree. Like, I could give my mom's number to you, and you could be like, "Hi, I'm on this podcast with your daughter," and she'd be like, "Oh my God, how's it going?" Like, she just immediately.
So would my mom. She's like, "What are you doing? What you got going on? What are you?"
In fact, I was in Denver, and I was working with one of the spirit specialists for our distributor, and my number is only one number off of either one of my parents. And the person I was working with fat fingered my number into their phone and accidentally put my dad's number in there. And my dad is such a troll. Like, they kept texting all day long, even though she finally figured out that it was not me, but my dad. And so, like, every time I visit Denver, she was like, "Oh, I actually was thinking about sending your dad a note."
Y'all are chatty tonight. I like it. Oh, speaking of mothers, here's my mom.
I was saying, is it mine?
Finally figured out how to get the name changed down there. I like that. That's good.
Nice. So I don't know about you, Stephanie, but I'm all in. I'm ready.
Samesies.
Nice.
You guys are ready, huh? Look at you guys.
We're not messing around.
You
Chatty
are
and
around.
ready.
Kids are in bed. We've had our first taste. Let's do this.
All right.
Shake and bake. You take the floor.
Yep, you got it. I was gonna say, I
You take it.
I'll go first. I have no shame anymore.
You are on the left side of my page, so that is generally how I do it.
Perfect. Are we going from top to bottom, just me, and then we go to okay, awesome. All right, it is a bourbon. It is 100 proof in new casking. It is, I think, a bottled and bond bourbon. So the specific ABV is 100. It is new American oak specific casking. It is 4 years old. I think it is the Heaven Hill bottled and bond.
All right.
Look at it. And no, I didn't no discussions, no crossing things out and second guessing. Just wait for it.
No second guessing, huh?
No second guessing. I just kicked down the door and decided I was going to go with the wrongest answer I could think of.
And that feels right. I'm second guessing myself.
All right. So Stephanie, what do you got for me?
All right. I was guessing single malt. Single malt, 110 proof. New casking. American single malt, to be specific. Sticking with the proof at 110. New oak. I think that's where we're the same. And I was gonna get. Do I say the exact distillery? Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think it is like and stuff like that? Okay. I thought it was the Driftless Glen American single malt, but I don't know the proof of that, so I really couldn't confirm my guess.
Perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Next.
All right, guys, go ahead. Get into
This one I'm so excited about. I'm so excited.
Number two.
Yeah, I know. Color-wise, I feel like this is
It's
gonna
a
be really fun
deep
one.
one.
Yeah.
I never see. Please be a rye. Please be a rye.
Huh?
Everywhere.
The
Is there
question was
snakes?
asked. I am actually drinking 888, the 11-year-old fully Sauternes matured single malt.
Nice. It's a stunner, by the way.
It is a stunner. I thought it was going to be a little heavy on the wine because
Nope.
of full maturation, but
Nope.
man,
Nope, it was not.
right on point.
No, absolutely stunning. I also bought the I bought the entire 888 release. There was no way that I was going to let a single bottle, like not buy bottles that are
Right.
finally available outside of Nantucket get by. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Had you had 888 prior to?
Yeah, because one of the many blessings of being part of the American Single Malt Whiskey Commission is that we all have a little bit of a taste every time we get to do an in-person meeting. And Randy is amazing, and he always brings a bottle of the Notch. So between a bottle of the Notch winning every year gold medal at ACSA, and so us getting to taste it at the ACSA winners tasting, we also usually get to taste it at the commission meeting as well. So
okay, I looked at that bottle of Notch. I don't know how many times, and I'm like, man, that's spendy, and that's spendy. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. Sealbox does this quarterly case sale where you buy 3 bottles, and you get the 3. Or you get 3 less expensive ones. So you buy 6 bottles and the 3 cheapest ones are free. Basically is how that works. So I'm like, the only way I'm going to buy this bottle of Notch is if it ever comes up available in the case sale. Well, like the next time the case sale came around, it was in there. I'm like, well, I wasn't thinking it was going to happen that fast, but so I did it. And I'm so glad I did. It is absolutely phenomenal.
oh, right, it's supposed to do ABV. We have to cheat.
Do we have to do ABV? I don't like doing math.
You do whatever you like, proof or ABV. I don't care.
The secret on the generic cask is it gives you a better margin if you do ABV. So I'm going to cheat and do math on my calculator.
Oh, I hate it. I hate math.
I mean, that's fair.
This is so interesting. I like this one. I'm excited to know what this is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys moving a Snoop on the stoop around here, or what's going on?
I have Peter and Snoop. I have 2 elves. Yeah, one's in training.
They're talking about it in the chat, and I'm curious as to what's happening here.
Yeah, I post a lot of my stuff like on TikTok and whatnot. They're funny. Snoop locked Peter in the liquor cabinet, and that was funny. And you threw a party with some Weller foolproof.
Okay. I mean, if there's a place to be locked into, I guess that's a place to be locked into.
Yeah, he put him in the Blanton's fishnet.
Nice.
Well, sorry about that.
It was funny. It broke up in a kerfuzzle.
Wow. Damn, Caesar. That's a hate crime right there.
Okay, you can't make a comment like that where we can't see the comments and not like let us in on the gag, dude. Like, come on.
He's just being everybody else is saying the Notch is good, so he wants to be contradictory to it.
Oh, yeah, he's one of those. Mm-hmm. Shit stir, I see.
He is a pot stir. Yes.
Oh, just don't stir it. Smoke it. I wish I knew more about like wine and stuff. I'm not a big wine finish person, but that's why I like these. I feel like. Just kidding. Yeah.
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 There's a lot going on in here.
I know. That's like, where do I start? How do I unpack this real quick?
Yeah.
I need some water. That's
Okay,
a good
Jerem.
one.
Have you received any Christmas gifts yet?
Mm-mm.
Have you given any Christmas gifts yet?
No.
Oh, damn. You're saving it all up for the day?
Yep.
You're going to go big on the 25th?
Yep.
Good job. Well done.
I'm not much of a gift giver. Realistically, I also am not super keen on receiving gifts. I mean, they're very nice and I'm appreciative, but it's like it's not something that it's like I would like a gift.
You're more of like a crisp high five kind of a guy.
Yeah, like actually for me, Christmas is hanging out with the family and all of that stuff, and I enjoy that more than anything else.
Okay, so Jerem's hanging out with the family. Obviously, food abounds.
Yes.
What is the primo bite Christmas Day? What are we looking forward to? What's the forkful of choice?
So most of the time we do an appetizer spread. So it's like anywhere from 15 to 20 different appetizers, some cold, some hot, dips, all that kind of stuff. They're all really good. One of my favorites is they're called tomato basil squares. It's like pizza. Those are really good. Let's see what else is fantastic. Stuffed mushrooms are always really good.
Yeah. What are we stuffing these mushrooms with?
I don't even know what's in there.
Stephanie, I love that they got you to pop up.
We're like, what's your stuff?
Mama German's here. She can answer what's in the stuffed mushrooms.
Hell yeah. What's Mama German?
I know there's cheese and some more of the like when you pull the stem off the mushroom to make the little cap to stuff it. Some of that is in there.
Sure. That makes sense.
I'm not remembering the rest.
I hate mushrooms.
Shame. You bring shame to your family house, Germ. What are you doing?
Not my thing. The mushrooms are not my thing.
I have long thought. I love that mushrooms are your thing, and that's the second thing that you offered up as an item that's there. I have long thought that so we've all been to a sushi grow round, right? In their various forms, where it's like you have like little sushi bites on a little right, and then you get to be like, oh, look this, and then I would love that, but for appetizers. Like if I could go to a restaurant, you could have like 2 mozzarella sticks, or like 2 crab rangoons, or
Genius.
like a pierogi and some sort of dipping
Just
sauce.
one pierogi.
Just like all just all of the snacks, treats, whatever, like 3 onion rings. Just like in a little, and just like 1,000%. That needs to happen.
One of my favorite things.
Call it the American Snacking Company or something like that.
One of my favorite things that we do is ice cream drinks. So grasshoppers and pink squirrels. And
excellent. What's a pink squirrel? Because that's specifically new to me.
So you know what a grasshopper is? It's cream to mint and cream to cocoa. Pink squirrel is like cream to noya, which is cherry and like almond flavored type of stuff, and it's bright red. And then it's white cream to cocoa. So it's a very almondy cherry type.
So first thing, obviously, because I'm also the master distiller of Clear Creek Distillery, not just McCarthy's, you should try our cherry brandy in that pink squirrel, because it's distilled from whole cherries on the pit. So the brandy itself, it tastes predominantly of almonds and marzipan with like a flash of red fruit. So like sneak some cherry brandy in there, because that's going to be awesome. And then the second thing is, so we make a Douglas fir eau de vie. So it's made from the bright green springtime buds of the Douglas fir tree. And so not only is there a cocktail of the grasshopper, but there's also an old school 1950s pie called the grasshopper. And it's literally just the pie version of the cocktail. And so I turned it on its ear, and instead of the creme de menthe, I put in the Douglas fir brandy, and then I shaved a little bit of dark chocolate over the top of the pie. It was absolutely phenomenal.
I have had the fir brandy.
What?
It is fantastic.
For the pie recipe, because it's so 1950s, you melt an entire bag of marshmallows on the stove, and then you stir in a bunch of like heavy cream. And then you let that cool, and then you add in whatever booze, because I've also made a version of this with McCarthy's single barrel, so it's like smoky and grainy. And And then with the McCarthy's, I put a little bit of salt. But with the Douglas fir one, put the Doug fir in, and then you make a bunch of homemade whipped cream on the side. And then once that mixture is cool, you fold in the whipped cream and you put it in a graham cracker crust and chuck it in the freezer.
Okay.
So it's dead simple to make. It takes about 40 minutes start to finish before it's in the freezer. And then you can like do chocolate all over the top of it or whatever. But yeah.
Well, that sounds lovely.
I bake and cook and bake with our stuff seemingly almost more often than I drink with it anymore. But those pies are a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, you probably get so, I mean, you drink so much of it to taste it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been doing it knocking on 16 years now. So yeah, I think probably the most embarrassing thing that could probably happen in the blind in the blind showdown, the blind sample showdown, is if you gave me something that I made and I whiffed it.
You mean like Adams the other night?
Oh no!
he
Oh no!
He missed one of his. Yeah.
Oh, poor Adam.
But the good news was Joshua Hatton had never tried that one before and he really liked it. So now he wants to try to find a bottle of it.
Sure, that's fair. Miss Stephanie, are you prepared?
Well, now we've been talking about pie and Douglas fir, so I had to take another drink.
Sorry.
Can we do like a pie showdown and then?
Yeah, no, dude, I'm all in. I'm 1,000% all in.
I can make a good pie.
Phil's got an idea here. It's a pie sampling showdown hosted by
I have
Bartlemay.
So pie is notoriously difficult to ship. I have shipped it overseas before. My fake older brother was deployed to Afghanistan and I wanted to send him pie for Christmas and Thanksgiving. I also have a background in food science. And so I got a modified cornstarch as a thickener. And then when it thickens, it actually turns clear. So it's kind of like jewel-like when you're doing a thickened fruit. And so I used the modified cornstarch instead of flour and tapioca starch and that I usually use in my pie fillings, and did a cooked pie filling and then canned them in like the little tiny little jars. It's hard to see on the camera. The little tiny jars. And then I sent some shortbread cookies with it. And for those of you that don't know, for our military service personnel that are overseas, a regular post office box, so like those whatever prepaid post office boxes from the USPS, those ship to any of our military bases for the same price as they ship domestic. So I got one of the like $10 boxes or whatever and sent pie overseas for my big older brother for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I got apparently a little carried away because he was like, you need to stop because my pants are going to stop fitting soon. So it can be done. So, but it would be difficult to do a pie showdown any other way.
Maybe that one's just done in person.
Yeah.
All right. Do I hear that you guys are ready?
I am prepared. I don't want to rush Stephanie though.
I have a question. For specific casking, if something's double oaked, is that what that is? The specific, because it's used, but then your specific is going to be.
Okay. So if
it's used for generic. And when you get specific, if it's like toasted or double oaked, is that what it means? So,
I'm trying to figure out how to answer this without helping you.
Okay.
Double oaked is generally 2 new barrels, so it would still only be new.
Okay.
If it's something other than that, so like if the barrel was used prior to, and then they did something to it.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay, I just got confused for a second in my own head. Just make sure. Okay.
By the way, did Mama Germ in the comments say what's in these stuffed mushrooms?
I missed it if she did, so.
Mushrooms, the texture just throws me off too much.
Yeah, I apparently ate mushrooms like they were the only food source when I was like in the small digits. And apparently ever since I can't be bothered.
Mushrooms as a child. You're bold. You're bold.
Bro, they were canned mushrooms.
Nope.
Like, I'm horrified
Oh,
by
those are canned
Gross.
mushrooms. Canned
Mom
mushrooms
said
have
I would pick them
one
up by
purpose.
the handful, and I would like trying to get them in my mouth so fast that they would like squish out between my little nubby fingers. Like, yeah, I went ham on canned mushrooms apparently when I was like 2, and I out mushroomed myself, and I've been kind of over it since.
Canned mushrooms only have one place, and that belongs on a. I mean, if you want to dress up a frozen pizza, that's about it. All right.
Okay.
Well, Stephanie, if you're ready, you fire them off.
It's up to if she doesn't want to go first. I will happily go first. It's up to her.
Okay, I will go first. For generic category, I'm gonna go rye. Generic proof 105. Generic casking, I'm going to go used. Specific category, I want to say finished rye. Specific proof, I'm sticking with 105. I don't want to be not doing that. And then specific casting, I want to say brandy. I don't know if that's right, but I feel it. Okay. And, oh, the guess in the bottle. Ooh, this is particular. Did we have to guess that or no?
You don't have to. They are bonus points. But if you just throw something out there, if you hit it, you hit it. If you don't, you don't. But if you don't put anything there, you cannot get points for it.
I'll do New York Distillery, but I don't know the bottle. Final answer.
Cool. All right, Bartlemay, what do you have on this one?
Okay. Bourbon, 58%. New and used. I'm saying this is a finished bourbon at 116 proof. New and cognac finish, a brandy finish. I got you. And I'm going to say Exact Distillery, 45th parallel, finished in cognac.
Oh, I love that. This is fun. Okay. We should do these more often. Oh, God. Don't smell number 3.
I'm sorry, could you whisper that again?
Don't do it, girl. Don't do it.
Sure, kick us off for having too much fun. You know that, right?
Absolutely not. No, you guys,
Knock it.
you guys are a trip.
A trip down memory lane.
Oh, snap.
And some muffins.
Okay, Stephanie, if you were a golden girl, which one would you be?
There you
Blanche.
go. Blanche.
Well, no, I just like her southern draw. I'd be a rose mentally.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, I'm a rose.
Yeah, same. Mentally.
Sass.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to be a rose, but I'm probably a mod.
Maud.
Maud? Is that? Oh, wait. Is
You're
Maud
talking about Dorothy.
Dorothy. Sorry. Her show was Maud.
She was ahead of her time in that show. What was it?
Yeah.
Maud something?
No, I think it was just Maud.
Was it just called Maud? But she wore the pantsuit. She was putting men in their place in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loved Maud.
I
don't
was
know
raised
that show
on
at all.
1970s TV, so when people try to like draw parallels for like things that millennials and Gen X and like boomers and stuff have in common, I'm all over the place because I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so it took like reality time to get there. So even though I'm like a millennial, I'm like just a dead center millennial. I'm not even like an elder. I share a lot of things with Gen X because it just took so long for culture to get there.
How old are you?
For technology to get there. I'm 38.
Oh, well, yeah, we're the same.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
I'm
then
36.
but I grew up on 70s TV because that's all my dad wanted to watch. So like Sanford and Son and Maude and All in the Family and Emergency and In the Heat of the Night. Like I grew up on 70s TV. So like all of these, like, yeah.
In the Heat of the Night and Gunsmoke are my jam.
Oh man, in the heat of the night, we actually got in trouble for watching.
In the Heat of the Night was an excellent show.
Oh,
Oh, it was
the
a
beginning.
fantastic show.
Excellent show.
Yes.
All right, okay? I'm gonna officially try or smell number 3. I know you told me not to, but
I know, don't do it.
No, yeah, you guys go ahead. Get into sample number 3. And I'm going to get into my second one. Just a little shot.
Blanche.
I'm drinking a 10-year-old McCarthy's.
Oh, look at you! You bought one. Thank you so much.
Oh, and I'll probably return to buy a few more. This is I like a lot of whiskey. I will be the first to admit. I mean, even mediocre whiskey, I can always find something good in mediocre whiskey. This is what I consider a pinnacle whiskey. This is absolutely some of the best stuff that I've had out of any category, country, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
It is so good.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to tuck that away in the little corner of my heart.
2-3 good recommendations for Irish whiskey. Smallcraft US is here. Dylan, thank you for coming in, buddy. 2-3 good recommendations. Thank you for not saying 6-7. Usually my number one recommendation for a good Irish whiskey, you got to have a single pot still. And I always recommend the John's Lane. So the Powers John's Lane, it is a 12-year-old single pot still. It is really one of the best ones that Middleton puts out. A good Irish single malt. If you can find a higher proof, like 46 or higher Bushmills, probably one of the best single malts out of Ireland. But anything from like Napoe Castle is really good stuff. So like there's a 12-year-old Napoe Castle for single malt. That's very good. And on the lower end of the price scale, blended Irish whiskey. So like what Jameson is, I think the Rowan Company is one of the better ones out there for it. So price wise, about the same as Jameson, but way more flavor.
I really want to try some McCarthy stuff, especially like after you talked about it.
It's good. It's the best.
I'm in Indiana.
I think, do we have distribution in Indiana? Indiana, you might need to order it online.
I can do that.
Yes, Donald is still here. So Dylan, this guy here, Donald Rance, he is the Irish whiskey guru. That man will not steer you wrong with a good Irish recommendation. However, you will go broke if you buy everything he suggests.
Oh, germ.
I forget about Writer's Tears all the time. Yes, that's absolutely a good one. See, this is why I pick Donald's brain when I want to know something about Irish whiskey.
That's how I'm with Teresa. I have an Irish go-to person too. She sent me, like, she really introduced me to Irish, I think, but it's just so fruity. It's the pear notes, it's the light, crisp apple notes.
Irish whiskey is lovely. If you're a Scotch whiskey fan or a single malt fan, Irish whiskey to me tends to be a little bit more delicate, a little bit more light, not quite as malty and robust, malty forward. So a lot of people will get this. It's weak. It's not as good as single malt from Scotland or whatever. And you got to just kind of shift your mindset a little bit. It is different for sure, but there is some beautiful flavors coming out of Irish whiskeys for sure.
Oh, 1,000%. Honestly, it's like, between, I would say American single malt and Irish single malt are like the categories that don't get the credit that they deserve or the shelf space that they deserve.
Yeah. Here is your ingredient list for the stuffed mushrooms, Caitlin. Italian sausage.
Hell yeah. Mama Germ coming through for the win.
Yeah.
Mushroom stem, onions. Ooh, Italian shredded cheese. I also love, she's holding it, she's keeping a little bit in her pocket. A few spices. Well done. Well done, Mama Germ. I approve. I approve of the secret keeping. Don't even give it to Germ because he doesn't deserve it because he doesn't even like him in the first place. He doesn't deserve it.
I do love them, and I have the recipe already. Anyways, I just haven't made it.
Oops. Dead air.
Yeah,
Dead
I try to keep up with the chat, and sometimes these guys are too much. All right, so I better do this. We're going to take a little short word from our sponsor.
Hell yeah.
All right. Yes, guys. Richard's Liquors, Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. If you come into the state, do not leave without stopping there. The barrel picks are about the best and affectionately dubbed dick picks. You can, you can pick up the ones that I've picked, and those are also dick picks there. But that's where my barrel pick sells through, is at Richard's. He does currently just released his Four Roses dick pick, and it sounds phenomenal. I have not had a chance to have it yet, but I will soon, and I will report back with my findings. But yes, excellent. I do want to add one of the things about Richard's Liquors that I absolutely love, and this is a personal thing, not a promotional or sponsored thing. All of his allocated bottles up until, well, this was the last year for it, he would put on some kind of raffle and stuff like that. He saves the very big ones. So the Pappy 10, the Pappy 12, the Pappy 15, the Buffalo Trace BTAC lineup. He saves all of those for a separate raffle. You buy a $10 ticket, and no limit to how many tickets you buy. You put it in a jar with the name of the whiskey that you're intending to win. And at the end of the whatever amount of time that he sets up, he draws winners for those, and you have the right to purchase them at MSRP. The proceeds for the tickets purchased go to the Boys and Girls Club. This year, he dropped off a check for $8,500 to the Boys and Girls Club local to him. There is one person that has done this several times. Whatever Zach donates to the Boys and Girls Club, that guy matches it. The Boys and Girls Club picked up $16,000 plus from that raffle this year. And that is one of the reasons why I absolutely love Richard's Liquors. So he takes very, very much advantage of the allocation stuff and turns it into something absolutely fantastic.
That's honestly, like, some of us share some frustration with the allocation game, and that is exactly how that should be treated.
Yep.
For sure.
I absolutely, I think that's one of the best things out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the Boys and Girls Club, if you guys don't know what the Boys and Girls Club is, they rely solely on donations and charity stuff to keep them funded, to keep programs and stuff going for kids that need some guidance or some something to do after school or whatever the case may be. And they are they're very much reliant on donations and stuff from people. So okay, that said,
I have watered.
Ooh, watered. No, you're good.
Never mind.
3 guys, 1 grain. podcast between myself, Doug from Single Malt Frontier, and Randall, the Whiskey Shaman. We are three dudes that just sit and talk about American single malt, and that's all we're going to talk about. We give you a consumer's perspective on it. We're not trying to force brands down your throat, but we're gonna give you our opinions and stuff on brands that are doing good things in American single malt. And we're going to let you know on stuff that we think brands that aren't doing good things in American single malt. We're going to talk about a little bit of news and stuff like that with American single malt. We will have some guests on here and there, but they will not be brand specific. We're not going to get distillers on or brand owners on at just so we can keep the bias away from the show and just really give honest feedback and opinions all the way through. So if you guys want to check that out, we do have a YouTube channel. It is going to be a podcast once a month. And coming up, everybody has done a 12 days of Christmas or 25 days of Christmas advent calendar thing for whiskey. We're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to do an ASMW 12 days, and we are going to do the 12 days leading up to January 19th, when that is the 1 year anniversary of when American single malt actually became a thing. So pay attention to the Instagram and the YouTube channel. We will give information out, but that will start January 7th and run through the 12 days there. And then we are actually going to do our first live on January 19th. So
sick.
And those are my bits for tonight.
All right, Stephanie, how are you feeling? Are you ready?
Great. Yeah.
I'm also prepared. Shall I go?
Let's go at the same time. Let's make it great.
Yeah, same time. Good luck, Jerm.
I'm good, but I don't know if I'm that good.
Come on, believe in yourself.
I don't mind going first real quick.
No worries.
So for this one, my least favorite. I don't think that matters, but I just thought I should know that.
Okay.
Important information.
Right. Single
if
malt.
somebody's watching this and is trying to figure out what bottle they're going to get you for Christmas, they know not to get this one now. You're welcome.
I highly doubt that's the case, but rye preferred. I wear size 750. Thank you, ml.
Great work.
Okay, so a single malt for generic, 100 proof for generic, used for specific, Scottish single malt, sticking with the 100 proof, and sherry for the casking. Distillery, I don't know how to say it. Is it Lefroy?
Nailed it.
You nailed it.
Okay, and then I don't know which bottle because I'm just not very versed in these, unfortunately.
Okay. That's all right. No shame.
And you did nail the pronunciation of Lefroy. However, I do accept lamp frog as a answer as well.
Oh yeah.
Lamp frog. Final answer.
All right. And Bartlemay, what do you got for this one?
A single malt, 56% used. Scottish single malt, 112 proof, ex-bourbon cask. I'm going to say it's Springbank 12 cask strength.
I love you. I love doing these with women. You know what they say about our palates, but come on, it's amazing.
I know.
I will totally agree with you, Stephanie. I do totally agree.
I love it so much.
I'm just gonna jump up and down if I get 1 point. That's all.
I know. If we get 1 point, then that because no one's gotten 0, right?
You're correct. Yeah.
There we go.
I even like a part of me a little bit wants to be the first person to score no points.
Here, we just are going to be the first together. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
What if we get them all wrong?
Hell yeah.
Double.
All right. So, Stephanie, you have voiced your opinion. This is your least favorite of the 3 samples.
Perhaps.
Caitlin, do you have a sample that is your favorite?
Favorite? Would be
yes.
3, hilariously.
3 is your favorite. Stephanie, which one is your favorite between 1 and 2?
Oh, see, the nose, everything about 2 was good, but 1 and 2 were pretty good, equally good in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
2 probably.
2 is your favorite?
Mhm.
All right. We're going to start and we're going to just go in order. Sample 1 is going to be our start. You guys always make me second guess myself, but I know how good I am and how diligent I am about doing this. So
I believe in you,
that
buddy.
being said, sample number 1, let's do our little thing here to catch everybody's attention that's not actually watching, but they're listening. That's for the people that have it on in the background and they're not watching and they want to know what the reveal is. Catches their attention. Okay, sample number 1. Caitlin, you said it was a bourbon. Stephanie, you thought it might have been a single malt. Caitlin, you're going to take 1 point there. It is actually a bourbon generically.
I scored a point! Yay! All right, Herm, I just want to say thank you so much for having me on. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations on your win. I'm terribly excited to watch your next episode. I know you're going to crush it. All right, good night.
All right. Generic ABV proof. Caitlin, you said 100 proof. Stephanie, you went up a little higher than that at 110. Caitlin, you are going to take a point there, and you sneaked in just barely, but you did, to the plus or minus 2. The actual proof on this is 49.3% or 98.6 proof. So you were just inside or just there on the plus or minus 2. Generic casking. You both said new casking. No points there. It is actually new and used. Specific category. Caitlin, you said a bottled and bond bourbon. And Stephanie, you said an American single malt. It is actually a finished bourbon or straight bourbon whiskey, finished. And specific proof, we said 43.9 or 98.6 proof. Caitlin, you stayed at 100. Stephanie, you stayed at 110, so no points there. You both stayed at your new casking for specific, and again, it is new, and Sauternes would be the secondary casking on it. So, exact distillery, Caitlin, you said Heaven Hill, bottled in bond. Stephanie, you said the Driftless Glen single malt, which I love your answer of that because it is a new oak single malt. It's fantastic, and the one that I have is very close to 110 proof.
Damn.
However, neither one of those are correct. And on top of that, you are both going to get 2 points for the distillery because the distillery is completely unknown on this. I'm sure somebody knows it. It is not advertised. It's not, there isn't a source for it. Jason's got it right there in the chat. It is a blood oath. So it's a Lux Row is the company that bottles it. I'm sure there's lots of speculation and somebody out there with the information on what distilleries the barrels came from, but it's not publicly known. So I can't do a distillery on that one. So you're both are getting 2 points on that. But the bottle is Blood Oath Pack 7.
That's what I was wondering which pack it was.
Pack 7?
Pack 7.
I don't have that.
All right. So that ends at 4-2 in favor of Caitlin. All right. Sample number 2. Caitlin, you again went to bourbon. Stephanie, you thought this one might be a rye. Caitlin, you are going to take a point on this. It is a bourbon. Generic ABV or proof. 58% for you, Caitlin. 105 proof for you, Stephanie. Neither of you get a point on that. It is actually much higher than that. 62.1% or 124.2 proof. Generic casking. You both said new. Well, Stephanie, you said used. And I will. I'm just going to throw this out there. Caitlin, you said new and used. Stephanie, you said new. To be a rye from America, it has to go in new oak first for any period of time. It doesn't. It's 5 minutes or whatever, but it does have to touch new new unused barrels. Just throwing that out there for you. Info. Caitlin, you said generic casking is where we're at. Caitlin, you said new and used. Stephanie, you said used. It is actually just new. There is no finish on this. Just a new barrel.
Really?
Really?
All right.
Wow.
Should have not second guessed that.
Caitlin finished bourbon for you on the specific category. Stephanie finished rye for you on the specific category. So you both are picking up a finish on this, which is unique.
Well, there is a hell of a lot of ethyl acetate on this.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of ethereal, fruity, perfumey kind of vibe, which screams a brandy finish.
Listen to the technical jargon here, the scientifics. I like it. Straight bourbon is where we were at for specific category. Again, specific proof was 62.1% or 124.2 proof. Caitlin, you were the closest at 116 proof. Stephanie, you stayed at your 105. Specific casking, you both said brandy casking. Caitlin, you said new and brandy. Stephanie, you said brandy. And it is, again, just new oak only. So Exact Distillery, Caitlin, you said 45th parallel cognac finished. And Stephanie, you said New York Distilling, and you did not have a bottle guess on that. It is actually the Heaven Hill Distillery, and it is an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and it is actually the B523. So this is from May of 2023. It is right there.
That's amazing.
It is an 11-year, 5-month-old Elijah Craig.
I love that. I love that so much.
Okay. And so that one ends in a favor of Caitlin at 1-0. So through the first two samples, we are at 5-2.
Love that.
You got this, Stephanie. I believe in you.
You're so silly. You're so silly.
Sample number 3. Stephanie, your least favorite. Caitlin, your favorite. Caitlin and Stephanie both said single malt for the generic category. Neither one of you are going to get a point there. It is not a single malt. Caitlin, you said 56%. Stephanie, you said 100 proof. Neither one of you are going to get points.
Wait, what was the generic category?
I'll tell you on specific category. Okay. Actually, I can tell you generic category. Generic category is blended malt.
Oh, that's a dirty trick.
It is a dirty trick. It is a dirty trick. And I had to, when I was putting this together, I'm like, I had to look at my thing to make sure I had blended malt on the list for generics, and it is there.
Sure.
56% for you, Caitlin. 100 proof for you, Stephanie. The actual ABV on this is 60.7 or 121.4 proof. Generic casking, you both said used casking. No points there. It is actually both new and used casking. So specific category, Scottish single malt for both of you. That is no points there. It is an American blended malt. There is not very many of those, so I'm guessing you're starting to have a guess on what it is. Specific ABV or proof. Caitlin, you went to 112 proof. Stephanie, you stayed at your 100. So we are at 60.7 or 121.4, so no points there. Specific casking. Ex-bourbon for you, Caitlin. Sherry casking for you, Stephanie. So no points there. The acceptable answers would have been new, ex-bourbon, ex-single malt, apple brandy, or PDC, which is Pinot de Charons, I think is how you pronounce it. So any of those two would have been acceptable. Springbank 12 was your distillery or Springbank, and 12 cask strength was your distillery and bottle guess, Caitlin. Stephanie, you said Lefroy and didn't give me a bottle guess on that. Doesn't really matter. It is actually the distilleries on this could have been any of the two: Cedar Ridge, McCarthy's, Santa Fe, Whiskey Del Bach.
Sorry.
And it is the Lost Lantern, Shadow and Light. And now I want to know for my personal information here, and I took a guess at this because I think generally this is what you guys do with your used oak. It is generally used from McCarthy's single malt previously, correct?
Oh, for McCarthy's, the fact that
Yes.
it's both new and used, yeah, it's either new Oregon oak or previously used McCarthy's Oregon
Right.
oak.
Okay. So if it's a used barrel, it was single malt that was in there in the first place. Yes.
Correct.
Okay. That's what I thought, and I wanted to make sure. So that one, sample number 3, was a tie at 0-0.
Hell yeah! We
We
got our
knew.
goose egg tie.
We
There you
knew.
go.
We knew.
Yeah.
However, the total at the end is 5-2 in favor of Caitlin. So that does mean, Caitlin, you are going to move on. Like I said before, nobody's a winner, nobody's a loser. Caitlin just moves on to the next round.
Stephanie, why did you have to let me down like this?
I want to lift you up, girl. I want to put you on my pedestal, girl. You gotta take it home. Take it home for the females.
Caitlin says, I'm far too busy to be doing this all the time. Come on now. I got to lose one of these.
I was excited just to win 1 point on the first one. Good Lord.
I'll
Jeremy.
keep my 2 points. I'll keep my 2 points. I beat Jack. That's all that matters.
There you go. There you go.
I'll take that to the bank.
Hell yeah.
For what it's worth, you guys guessing single malt, everything in that bottle is a single malt.
Yeah.
Just because it came from different distilleries, cannot call it single malt. That's the
Mhm.
only technicality there. But for all practical purposes, you knew it was a single malt. So be happy about that.
I know I'm not really versed very well in single malt, especially like American single malt, Scottish single malt, things like that. So I definitely appreciate these a whole bunch. Just getting to try more.
I really should like. So the ones that you've gotten in the showdown here, I think one of them was well, this one was peated for sure, and I think the last one was probably peated as well. But that was a Scottish single malt. I should really send you some American single malts that are new oak, and a little bit more like closer to your wheelhouse, to where you can kind of appreciate the difference of them, but still have some familiarity and be able to enjoy them.
Yeah, because I definitely appreciate.
Like there is a lot of opportunity and joy for you to have on the single malt side for sure.
Yeah, I just need to branch out more, but I can definitely I can tell it from a smell that's like, this is about to be something peated. I can already tell.
And
before you order a McCarthy's, see if you can get some like from Germ, because it is a peated single malt.
Yeah,
it is a big
McCarthy's is like America's best peated whiskey.
I don't know about that, but it's a big boy for sure.
Biggest peated whiskey. We'll put it that way. There is some really good peated whiskeys. Yeah, but something like Stranahan's is really good, and I'll send you some of those. But
I tried a snowflake last year, and I didn't. I was not a fan of the snowflake.
And so I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think snowflakes are always some kind of finish.
There's many finishes. Like snowflake is like the most. I feel like I mean, Justin can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like snowflake is what like really the opportunity for Stranahan's to like paint on a canvas with the flavors that they get. So like they're really trying to craft something spectacularly unique out of their barrel stocks, which is why it's called snowflake. So every single release is different, but it's always a beautiful painting. You just don't know what the painting is going to be of.
I will send you their very basic Stranahan's, and I'll send you a cast strength one, because then you can make the choice whether you want to bring it down or leave it high. But it's like a 6 or 7 year old American single malt, and it's all number 3 char aged. So it's new barrels, and there's enough maltiness in there where you're going to know you're not drinking a bourbon or a rye, but there's enough barrel impact where you're going to be like, this feels American though. And if you still don't like that, then maybe Stranahan's isn't your jam, and there's other ones out there.
The amount that I just wish I could reach through the screen and grab you by the hand, and we could both go skipping through a valley of single malts together. Like I would like, let me show you the world. Like that's
like let's do that.
The funny thing is, and I know exactly what you mean, but the funny thing is, it's like everybody's always just a little like hesitant about getting into single malts, and I'm like, as soon as somebody's like, yeah, I'd really like to explore single malts, woohoo, here we go. Now we're going.
Oh, I love that. I definitely need to explore a little bit more. Usually I stay where I'm comfortable at, stepping outside that comfort zone. So I think this whole process has definitely done that in a lot of different ways too. Because I mean, it's like the first time I've done live broadcasting of doing these. Usually it's just like, you do them on FaceTime or something like that. But publicly it's like I love it so much.
Yeah. Yes. Phil, I'll own that quote, and I'll stay with it. I think so. I really do think so. Cedar Ridge has got a close, very, very close second.
Oh, dude, Cedar Ridge, my
goodness, yeah, their peated stuff is very, very good.
There's so many good ones. Like
10th Street out of California is also fantastic.
I don't think I've actually had that one. I would love to try that one.
If you can get it, if you can get some, they have some really good stuff.
Did you get the Warfield out of the Lost Lantern?
Yeah. So for me, when Lost Lantern does a release, I don't pick and choose. I just do the whole thing.
You just grab them all. I mean, that's a good policy to have, honestly.
I missed the first summer of bourbon. I missed every one of them except from like one or two. And from that point in time, I said, I'm not missing anymore. And I just buy the whole release now. So
fair. I mean, they have incredible palates, and what an amazing opportunity for them to like try all the whiskeys and pick only the best for us. Like
I've said this, I don't know how many times. I have never once been disappointed with a whiskey from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's always, even if I've had the brand before, there's always something unique about it versus what I've had prior to.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been 3 releases I think that they've had that have not been like, yeah, I'll really like this one, and it, it's just because like, well, one of them's Leaper's Fork, and I didn't really get on with that whiskey at all. And that has nothing to do with it's bad whiskey. It's just me and that whiskey don't get along.
It's not.
And
it's just
I still have it, and I'll drink it. It's just, it's not my favorite. But yeah, I don't pick and choose on the Lost Lanterns anymore. It's just, yep, done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Makes it easier too. Then I don't have to.
All right, Stephanie. If Santa Claus was going to bring you a bottle, what bottle is? Or I think if one bottle is tough, are you 2 bottles?
Oh, I will be
Doesn't look like one bottle is tough.
No, so I would say the OCD number 5 premium, or anything from like the first few packs, not the packs, the acts of the midwinters.
Nice.
So like anything like pre-6. So
wow,
probably one of those 2. Right on the forefront.
Pre-6 midwinters is hard to find, I think.
I know. So like, good luck, Santa Claus.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably available out there somewhere, but
yeah, for like tertiary pricing. I'm good on that.
Yeah, we're not even on secondary.
Flew way rather. I don't know what quad is, but yeah, that would be.
It's a really fun word to say. It's quaternary.
Quaternary. Quaternary.
Yeah.
Love it. Like
OCD. Okay, so what is OCD? I don't.
Oh,
I believe I've seen the label, but I don't know.
Glens Creek, Old Crow Distillery, number 5 premium. Okay. So like they make a number 5, but the premium is the sludge at the bottom. It's the sludge. It's the thick molassesy. I had a handshake. I remember like probably like 4 years ago, right? And it stuck with me ever since then. Someone sent me some last year for Christmas. But I think they're only distillery release, and it's only like a day or so that they last. So
there you go.
Yeah. I don't go to Glens Creek enough. But
Well, the chewy bits. Yes, the chewy bits.
that thick sludge, man, it's gold. So good.
Oh, what would be a really good matchup? Where are we at here?
Um,
Oh, yes, that is true. Caitlin, that means your next one is February 15th.
Ooh.
Oh,
The day after Singles Awareness Day.
Yeah. And
Wait, that's a Saturday, dude.
no,
No, it's a Sunday.
It's a Wednesday.
Is it really? Singles Awareness Day is during the week this year?
It's every day, girl.
I'm pretty. I mean, my schedule's usually pretty spot on now.
February? You said February?
It is possible I screwed up. February 15th.
That's for sure a Sunday, my dude.
That is for sure a Sunday. So
if you have a woman in your life, you better.
How about this? How about the 25th? I just can't. My 2 looks like a 1 from this distance. So it's February 25th.
Nothing on my calendar, so I'm going to put it on there.
And there is a possibility that you end up going up against Adam.
Oh, I don't know what I'm more terrified of, if I'm honest, though, because like, isn't Doug still in here? So I don't know.
Doug is still here. He hasn't done his round 1 yet.
Going up against Adam or going up against Doug?
Well, okay, so I'll put it to you this way. You can not worry about the Doug thing, because if you go up against Doug, it would be in the very final.
Oh shit!
Because you guys are on opposite sides of the bracket.
Okay. Phew. So I don't, because I don't, I can't go against my boy Douglas. He's gonna absolutely trounce me. Not that Adam would like at me. No, just hand it to Adam. Good Lord.
Where were we at here? Adam is the points leader right now at 15 points.
I'm surprised by that.
And Joshua was right behind him at 12, tied for second in the points race. So
what was your points last time, Caitlin?
I think 5.
5 last time. So
yeah.
she matched it this time too. And yours was 7 last time, Stephanie.
Yeah. I'm sick.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
No,
all right. So that said, February 25th is the next one, Caitlin. And that means you made it to the Elite 8. You are in the top 8.
Damn. I did not see this coming.
That means you get an automatic invite for next year, and you get to select somebody to come in if you'd like.
Oh, hell yeah.
So we're hoping for Amanda Beckwith. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we talked to her earlier before the show started, and she was interested. She was just really like too busy or too. It was too hard to commit.
Is just, but she's about as easy to nail down as the West Wind, I tell you.
Yeah. So, well, I can imagine. I mean,
she was in Taiwan last week, I think.
Yeah.
And like it's pretty much like she's in some sort of like requires a passport place. It seems like at least twice a month anymore. It feels.
That candle is what did it.
Yeah.
I know it fucked me all up.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought it would be nice and comforting, and it messed it all up.
All right. So tomorrow we have a round 1 makeup game. It was originally scheduled for earlier in the month and had to emergency get rescheduled. But we have Patty, Shy-Tay Spirits Girl, versus Phil, Rangers Respite, tomorrow night. So please tune in for that one, and let's see who moves on in that round. And whoever moves on in that one faces Russell from Crass Leatherworks. And that guy was super fun on the show. He was a trip. So, all right. Other than that, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you immensely. To all the new faces that showed up in the chat tonight, thank you very much. Please hit that thumb and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when the new shows come out. And until tomorrow, we'll see you then. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Bye.